Hey guys, it's Vicky. Welcome back to the channel. I am very excited for today. We are doing something a little bit special today. So, welcome back. How is everyone? Today's video I have been wanting to do for quite a while now. It's one of the videos that I thought of before I even started this channel that I knew I wanted to do at some point. So we're going to attempt it today. Today's video is a huge thank you video because we are celebrating over 1,000 views on this channel. I know already, I can't believe it, honestly, it's crazy. I want to thank everyone that has subscribed so far, thank everyone that's even clicked on a video or liked a video or made a comment on a video, because I have had only lovely comments so far. There have either been really nice, like productive, informative comments, or just lovely messages. So thank you everyone for that. Today we are going to be recreating the James Charles Artistry look. If you haven't seen it, I will pop an image on screen now for you. So the look we are going for today, I have here on my phone. There we go. Absolutely insane. We're going to be attempting this today. It's probably going to go horribly wrong, but we'll give it a go. And forewarning, I'm not going to be doing the white face paint because I don't have any on me, so we're not doing that bit, but we are doing the eyeshadow look. So what we have obviously is, oh, there it is, the James Charles Artistry Morphe palette. So let's get started. I have my base already done. I've gone with the theme of Morphe today, and I've put on the Morphe Hint Skin Tint with some powder, some bronzer, blush, highlight. Brows are done, well, ish. So yeah, please excuse the hair and the fringe today. I know it's awful, but that's not the main focus today. So, base is done. We're just going to stick on some eyeshadow. It's been a while since I've done an eyeshadow look, so please bear with me. But I'm going to give it my best shot. In case you haven't, well, in case you've been living under a rock, this is what the palette looks like. It is absolutely incredible, like the ultimate rainbow palette. I love it, and I can't wait to start using this because I haven't used it yet. I've been saving it for this look. So we're going to give this a go and see if we can replicate this. I'm a bit scared. It's not going to be very good. We'll give it a go. Also, I've just washed my makeup brushes. I know. Believe it or not, they smell really nice now. Fresh. So some of them are a little bit damp still, but that's all right. Let's give this a go. I'm a bit nervous. So I'm going to start with an eyeshadow base. I have a bit of concealer on, but I'm going to stick some more on. I'm going to use my completely rubbed off Collection Lasting Perfection. So let's just put some base on. The eyeshadow today is going all the way up to the eyebrow, so we need to really be covered. I want it to be nice and sticky. Okay, eyeshadow base is on. We have a nice sticky base, so let's get into it. Where do we start? So I have my mirror as always. I've grabbed some brushes. Some are Beauty Bay, one is BH Cosmetics, and we're just gonna see what we can do. So we're gonna start with the purple in the outer corner. I'm gonna take this little brush to apply some eyeshadow, and then we're gonna blend it with the others. So I'm gonna start with the, oh god, the deepest purple shade, which is this one down here. Oh wow, looks very pigmented. That is the shade Escape. So let's pop some of this on and see what happens. So I watched the video and he pops the eyeshadow on in like a triangle facing the outer edge. So we're going to start with that. I'm going to pack the colour into the shape I've made, but I'm not going to blend it too far because I often, because I have quite small eyes, I often struggle with big bold looks. Also, I'm not probably going to do this exactly as James does it, but I'm going to give it like my best rainbow vibes. Okay, I think I'm gonna, should we do both eyes at the same time? This might be a long video. Let's see if we can do both eyes at the same time. They're not very similar. One colour and I've messed it up already. Typical. How have I done it? Oh, it's actually not too bad. That'll do. It's not perfect, but that'll do. I'm just trying to match the darkness of the other side. Okay, we're going to blend it out. It's going to be fine. Right, first colour's down. I've completely forgotten what he does next, so I'm going to have to watch this while I go. Okay, yes, I've remembered now. Okay. We're going to dip into the next lighter purple, this one, and just start sort of like diffusing the edges, blending out, that sort of thing. So I'm just trying to diffuse the edges and sort of start to bring it in more. Just a bit like that-ish. I feel like this is going to look really messy until the very end. So next I'm going to take a tiny little brush, I don't know where from, and we're going to go a bit crazy. We're going to take the bright yellow shade from the palette right here and put this in the inner corner. Ooh, that is some yellow. And we're going to pop this right in here and blend it up towards the eyebrow, like into the nose, and just slightly down the nose a bit. Just like that. I'm just going to bring it in a little bit more. Just blend it this way, just a bit more. Can I just say these eyeshadows are amazing. My camera is flashing red battery already. Oh! Okay, we are back. I just had to charge the camera battery because it was flashing red at me. Do you know what? I've been looking and I actually love this so far. Like the colours, the purple and the yellow contrast so well. It actually looks really cool. So I'm going to zoom you in a bit more because I think we're a bit far away and then we'll carry on. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, literally. So cute so far. It's not even, but we're working on it. So next thing we're going to do, I believe, is... Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to deepen that yellow shade a little bit more because his has gone so pigmented that it's almost like orange. And I'm just going to blend it up into the eyebrow. You know, my brushes are actually rubbish. I need to buy some more. Been meaning to do that for ages. Okay, next step is I'm going to use the same brush that just had yellow on it. And I'm going to dip it into the red. The red right here. I'm going to go into this guy right here. And try and get some proper red in between the yellow and the purple, just above the crease. And then I'm just going to blend this right here. So we're going to use, I guess, like an orangey, try and get an orangey blend in between the yellow and the red. And then we might use like a blue or another purpley pink shade to get the blend between the red and the purple. So right now I'm just sort of packing it on. I'm just blending to get it in the position I want. And then I'm just tapping more on, like so. And I'm going to leave it like that, I think. Next side. This side is not as even. I might have to work on that purple. But same, oh, poke my eye. Same sort of thing. I'm just trying to get this fringe out of my face. That's better. So I really struggle to get eyeshadow, well, anything on my face even, but we're giving it a good go. Everything on this side is just better. My application, like the shape of my eye is just better. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, next step, same makeup brush. We're going to take the orange up here, which I believe, yeah, it's called 518. I'm going to assume that's an area code or something in America, but it is this guy right here. I'm just going to take a tiny bit, because my eyes are so small, this colour is going to either make the whole red orange or the whole yellow orange. So I'm going to take a tiny bit and just blend in between the yellow and the red. I want to see all three colours. I don't want to disappear. That doesn't make sense. I don't want to lose any of the colours. So literally one tap in the pan and then just pat it slowly in an attempt to blend the two together. And you know what? That's not bad. Need a bit more on the underside here. I'm going to take that and I'm going to stop. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just pat in between. And it's going to naturally blend. It's very little work that I need to do. That's looking good, you know. Oh, I've got something on my nose. Get off. There we go. It's looking so cool. Okay, next step. Okay, I've just watched the next bit of the video. He just blabbed for ages about brushes, but this next step calls for a small blending brush. So I'm going with this one, which I used to pack on the purple, but I've given it a bit of a clean so it's not covered in the dark purple. We are going to blend the red and the purple with the neon pink in the palette, which is the bottom right shade right down here. A bit scary looking. It's called Skip. So I'm just referring to the paper insert whenever I need the shade names. It's a lot easier when they're on the palette, but it is fine. Yeah, neon in here. Let's try this. I'm going to again go with one dip that I've then just tapped off, and we're just going to try, because again I've got small eyes, small amounts of product. Let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to almost cut off the tip of my eyebrow and just blend this up, because the one thing I'm not happy with so far, other than how the first purple went on, is the shape. He really curves it like a bit like a winged liner. So I'm going to try and use this neon as he does in the video to really add more of that winged out shape, and then the neon pink needs to go beyond the purple because the purple is going to be diffused. Do you know what? I really like that. I just need to build up the colour a bit. So I'm going to do it a tiny bit at a time. It's quite unusual for me. I never blend red with a pink, but we're doing it. We're going with it. I'm going to really try and get a sharp point out of that pink. I'm going to take a liner brush, a tiny little eyebrow liner brush, just to sharpen up that edge the slightest bit. So I'm just going to like literally pour it into a point. Just like that, very natural. It's going to be, it's like smoked out. And where have I put my brush? That one? That one. Just going to slowly build up the neon pink until I get a nice blend. But I am happy with that, you know. I'm happy with that. I'm going to do the other side. Again, start with one tap of pink, and on it's going to go. I can't see because there's fringe. Do you know what? When I got my fringe, I loved it, but now it's just a pain in the arse. So I've pulled the red out a bit further in this one, so I'm going to have to work over it with a bit more pink. I'm going to basically, to try and fix this side, I'm going to blend the purple and the red out more, cover it with the pink, and then we'll build the colour back up, because he does go back over with all the colours. Tiny bit of pink just to create a point. This is like the smokiest blown out look I've ever done, but it's looking so cool so far. Okay, a bit more neon. And then I'm, as I said, just gonna blend out the purple and the red with some packed on neon. I really like this colour. This is a gorgeous colour, this neon. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going a bit overboard with the pink, but I want it to show up. What's next? Okay, next is building up. His looks so much better than mine, but it's alright. We'll go with it. Same brush that I packed on the dark purple with, the one called Escape. Grab a bit more and just pack that back in here. Just on top. How far does he go with this purple? So we are adding dimension with the darker purple on top. And then just pulling it in a bit more with the darker purple. Adding dimension. Medium, not great, not great. I'm not great with purple, I have to admit. I'm going to try and match the other side now. I'm having more trouble with this eye. But I'd say that's not bad. I'm going to again stop there. Next step, I'm going to take a different liner brush. We're taking the tiniest bit of the black shade. And we're just adding some black to the outer corner. But I'm going to do this so sparingly. That I'm going to do it with a liner brush. And just add the littlest bit. Because we're going to add a liner. So literally just the tiniest bit of black you have ever seen. Literally tiny. Just to add a bit of depth, and then I'll build up a little bit from there. That looks good. That's the sort of amount of black I was after. Perfect. Now I'm taking the brush that I used the dark purple in, and I'm just going to blend that in. Just like that. This isn't looking great here, but we can fix this. Next step. Okay, next stage is cutting the crease. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going back in with the lighter purple shade, the one called Single. And I'm just going to try and fix this middle portion of my eye. Because I don't really want gaps. I want it to look blended before I add anything else to it. Okay, we've done some blending. It's looking better. I'm feeling better about this now. It's looking insane. So, cutting the crease is a bit I'm a bit nervous about. Right, I'm going to take the stickiest concealer I have, and also the palest, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I use this one for cutting the crease. I think it works quite well. I'm going to take a flat brush. I usually use a different one. I'm going to go with a really small one to try and be precise with it. And I'm just going to take some concealer and attempt to cut this crease. This is where it may all go wrong, so fingers crossed. So I'm going to start small and work my way up. I don't have a white concealer. He uses a white concealer here, but let's try this. That's not bad so far. The hard part is going to be to match it. So he goes almost over halfway across. And he also brings it into the inner corner. So I'm going to go with something a little bit like that. It's not perfect by any means, but let's go with that. And then I'm going to do the next step before we move on. So what he does is set that with the white shadow from the palette. So I'm going to take the white and try and set that concealer in place. It's alright, it's not great. The white's not really covering the concealer colour, but then I didn't expect it to, as such. I'm just packing it on to get it as pale as I can. And now I'm going to attempt to match it on the other side. Wish me luck. My camera did just cut out. I'm just putting the concealer on the other eye very carefully, attempting to make them even. That's not bad, you know. That's not bad. I'm not mad about it. It's looking crazy good. Okay, next. So he makes the point here that he doesn't want it to be cut crease. He wants it to be blended. So I'm just going to take that brush I used the paler shades for and just see if I can just diffuse the edges a little bit. I've just made it a little bit less harsh, so I'm just going to do the same over here. So to do that, I've just taken each of the colours in turn, yellow, orange, red, purple, and just diffuse the edges. And then I'm just going to take a bit more of the purple and just attempt to melt those together. I think there are way more colours going on here, so don't need to panic. The only thing I'm panicked about is how long this damn video is going to be. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit of white and just add that to the inner corner again. Cool. Next step is to add the blue. I'm getting so stiff. Right. Next stage, I've had to grab my Morphe setting spray. Lovely. We're going to take the same brush, the little one that I cut the crease with. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Just had to get up. I'm going to take the metallic blue here. Oh, I can't breathe. Just on this brush, like that. And then he just uses some Morphe on the Morphe setting powder on the brush, and then I'm just going to add it where that crease meets the purple. Ooh, that is insane. That is pretty crazy. I don't want it to pop too much because it's going to look a bit weird with the only random shimmer. Like, I know we're putting shimmer in the inner corner, but it's trying to diffuse, so it's got to be the mix between the really shiny and the purple matte. So I'm just going to attempt the same on the other eye, which means dipping in and spraying again. Just a little bit. Oh, that spray smells so nice. Right, next eye. Looks good. Okay, just had to pause. There was a cat fight outside. This eye's looking darker than this eye. So let's just try and diffuse this down a little bit. So it's creating that edge of like diffusion, which is great because then it will blend into the next side. I'm just going to take that Escape shade, the dark purple again, and just pack a bit more to the edge there. Nice, looking good. What's next? Okay, so I didn't actually need to do that. We're going to take the shade Cola, which is the dark blue, and put that where I've just put some purple. So I'm going to run it right up against, oh that looks good, right up against the blue shimmer. Perfect. Oh. I want a little bit heavy at the top there, so I'm just going to take the lighter purple called Single and just diffuse that edge along. Nice. And then back in with the dark blue. Oh, this is looking so good. What's next? Next is the shade Hello, this one. I hate working dark to light. Ooh! I'm going to take this one. Oh, wow. That has come up. Let's see what we can do with this. So this is also a shimmer, so you could, at this point, put the Morphe spray on again, but I'm just getting the position down before I intensify. Let's just try and match that. Okay. Let's try and intensify a little bit. Yeah, looks good. Other side. Ooh! Are you seeing this? Again, just diffusing the edges. I'm going to take the dark blue shimmer again and just add a bit more in there. We want every colour to be seen. Okay, so next step is he's taken something aside from the palette. So he's gone for silvery white shimmers to put in the inner corner. So I've got a couple choices. I've got the Glazed Donut highlighter from Ofra. And then I've also got here the Beauty Bay palette called Book of Magic. And in here, in the bottom left corner, oh, the sleeve just flew at me, is this silver. So I think I'm going to mix the two and see what I can create. So it's not going to be exactly the same as his, but it's my own take. So I'm going to take the other side of this brush I just used for all the blues. I don't know which to start with. I'm going to start with a little bit of Glazed Donut and see what happens, because this looks quite nice. Let's see what happens. It's not quite the shimmer that I want. I'm going to see what the Book of Magic one looks like on my hand. Silvery sparkle. I think let's go with it. Let's see what happens. That's got to be the one. Oh, this has gone quite chunky. But he does go chunky with his, so I think it's all good. What do you think? You can't really see it. Anyway, I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. So I'm going to put Glazed Donut underneath. and then take the silver from the Book of Magic. You can see on the brush it's quite chunky. Don't know if you'll be able to tell, but you can see how chunky that is. But he does do that. He does add some chunky glitters, so we're just following what James is doing. I love how at the beginning of this I said, oh, it's not going to be exactly, and now I'm following it exactly. It just looks so cool. So I'm bringing this silver just round the inner corner of my waterline, just to add that little bit of pop to my eye, because that means I don't need to add any other colour. Oh, it is looking so cool. Oh, it's a shame about this patchy purple bit. Just look at this side. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. So there's only 2 things left to do for the top lash line. I'm going to take a big brush and dust away any fallout, as that's what he does. Most of that is from the glitters, which are not in the palette. So we cannot blame any fallout on James Charles. I'm going to take the brush I've used the most, this one that's now covered in the blue, and just try and fix this purple because it's driving me nuts. Whenever I look in the lens, it is all I'm seeing. So I'm going to take Escape again on this brush and just try and pack some more of it into the corner in the hope that it covers up some of the patchiness. Oh, let's go. And the last thing to do is add your liner. So I'm going to find my Morphe liner. There it is, Morphe Make It Big. Oh, what is going on here? Morphe Make It Big is going on my eye. We are so nearly there, you guys. I only apologise, this is such a long video. So the liner he does, all it is a line to cover up lashes. So we all know how horrendous I am at this. Let's not breathe for the next few minutes and give this a go. Okay. I've done it. Are we improving or what? I've done a line with minimal problems. Ooh! Okay, next side. I'm going to stop. I don't want to ruin it. This video is huge for me for learning when to stop. Oh my god, I did it and I didn't ruin my look. Ah, I'm so excited. I'm literally shaking. Like, this is so cool. Let's get this bottom lash line done. Okay, let's do it. I'm ready and raring to go. Taking the brush that I've used for all the purpley shades, I'm going back into the lighter purple, which is called Single. And this is what we're going to use to blend out the bottom corner and the bottom side. Oh, be careful. Make sure your liquid liner is dry. You do not want to smudge that at this stage. So I've done my classic. I always forget to prime the under eye. Like, I don't think I need it though. So we're just blending out like the outer edge there with Single. Let's do the same over here. I always find with the bottom lash line you have to be careful because I don't want to look like a panda. Like, you don't want to go into the realm of panda eye, but you also want to add some colour because there's so much on top. You want to try and even it out as much as possible. So I'm not using any setting spray or anything. I'm just slowly building up the colour on the bare skin. Just to look something a little bit like this side. Okay, what's he use next? So next we're taking a new shade. The shade is called Brother. It's this bright blue here. This one is going inside next to the purple, just underneath where that blue, where the deep blue shades are. Just something like that. You're going to have to sort of go backwards and forwards with these to get them right. That worked better. Again, my bottom lash line is so small, you've got to leave room for your shades. I'm finding that the blue is more pigmented, or on my eye is working better than the purple. So I'm just attempting to fill in the gaps and just blend. Okay, next is the bright green. The bright green is bottom left shade here. Let's take a new side of the brush. This one is called Social Blade. Oh yeah. Oh, that one's quite powdery. I felt that really dust up towards my eyes, so just be careful packing this one on. Is that the last one he puts on, or is there another one? Okay, so the green needs to come out a little bit more. Do you know what? I'm not going to piss about with that. So what he does is create a faux inner corner. So he brings the green down to create a new point where the lash line would start. Then uses like a white liner or the white concealer to create a new inner lash line. But I'm not going to do that because I don't have what I think would be the right stuff to use. So I'm just going to bring the green all the way in, because I know this video is already too long. And I want to come back to this video at some point when I have all the face paints and I feel like I want to start doing like special effects stuff. I'm going to come back to this and we'll do all those groovy stuff. But we're on. It's on. We're done. Like we're there. We've actually done it. We've made it. Okay. So yeah, he uses like a white liner or concealer, white concealer, and then glitter glue. But I'm going to leave it as it is because I like it. Okay, so I'm going to chuck on a bit of mascara. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Big Mood. Try and not ruin my look like last time. A bit of a rewind back to the Sunset Eye video. I'm going for the tiniest coating, just like that, just so something for the lashes to stick to. Have I mentioned this is a really good mascara? But it's very thick, the brush. So I'm going to grab my Sky High just so I purely don't ruin the look. And my camera is flashing red again. Right. So he's actually gone white in the inner corner, but I might go black just for ease. Oh, sorry, inner waterline is what I mean. But I'm going to stick the lashes on and see what we look like. So I will be right back. Okay, and the look is complete. Let me show you this. I am absolutely in love with this look. I do not want to take it off. This look is crazy. So my camera stopped filming again because the light was flashing red. Honestly, this thing just eats battery. I'm going to have to buy a ton more. But what did I do? I have filled in some more of that purple shade on the outer edge just so it matches, because this side is a bit more smoky. So I just matched the two. I added a ton more green because I really wanted it to pop, as it really sort of completes the rainbow. I've added my Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in Celebrity Skin, I want to say. Just like a nude liquid lip with a gloss over the top. I used the Jeffree Star gloss because it was thick and juicy and I thought it was going to look great. What else did I do? Completed my eyebrows. Added a little bit of brow highlight, not too much. And I think that's about it, other than the lashes went on. So the look is done, and it is... I have a hair in my face. It is absolutely insane. Like, James Charles, such a crazy look. The palette, absolutely beyond. The shades are crazy. All of them, like, unbelievable. And I am just over the moon with this look, which is perfect because this is such a big video for me. We are celebrating 1,000 views on the channel, which is not a lot, but considering I only started this channel in lockdown, it's quite big for me. I wanted to talk about the fact that this is the first video that I'm going to post to my social media, like the link, because I've barely told anyone about this. This is just a project I started in lockdown that I wanted to do, and I haven't posted anywhere to ask people to subscribe. So every subscriber and every view I've had is from like random people, not my friends, because I feel like that's sort of cheating. But we've got to this point, And I really want to celebrate this look because it's absolutely insane. Like, I just can't even tell you guys how much I love this look. Crazy times, crazy times. This look is so me. I'm obsessed with rainbow look, and I used to do a rainbow look all the time. Yeah, so if you are watching this, thank you so much for getting to the end of this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and please consider subscribing. I would love the support. Yeah, tell me what you think of this look. Let me know if you've tried it or if you've watched his video and what you thought. I know it is nowhere near James Charles's standards, but it was the first attempt I've ever done at this look. So let me know what you thought. I have absolutely loved filming this video, filming every video that I have so far. I've absolutely loved all the support. As I said, it's been nothing but positive. And we're only going to go up from here, hopefully, fingers crossed. I can't wait to keep shooting videos for you. I'm going to get more and more adventurous and creative with my makeup. Like, I know this is recreating, but I just love getting creative, and time has gone. Like, this has taken me hours, like hours and hours. I started this mid-morning and it's now like mid-afternoon. I know the camera's died multiple times and we've had a bit of a nightmare with it, but I'm going to get straight on Amazon and order some more batteries now. So hopefully that won't be as much of a problem. But yeah, this has been so much fun. I have so much enjoyed this journey so far, like thoroughly enjoyed it. And I cannot wait to keep going. I absolutely love when I receive comments on my videos. I read them and reply to them straight away. I'm just loving all the support, and I can't wait to do more videos. I'm just in love with this whole process, this whole platform, and I can't wait to keep going. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know how awful I did. I honestly thought I'd messed it up from the start, but somehow we've pulled off something half decent. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if there's any videos you want me to do. I have had my first comment asking me to film a video, which is lovely. So someone asked me if I would review the Selena Gomez makeup line, which I absolutely will do. I think she's called Rare Beauty, I believe. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it said. So when I can, I'll get my hands on some Rare Beauty and definitely film that as a video. So thank you for that comment. Yeah. Let me know what you thought of this. This is such a special video and a special look for me, as I did not imagine that I would get to a point where I've had 1,000 views on my channel. That's pretty crazy. There's over 40 hours worth of watched footage on it, which is crazy. And the subscriber numbers have been going up and up and up. They're still little, but as I said, I haven't let everyone know. This is my way. This video is my way of letting everyone know. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to say. I just wanted to make this video to say a huge thank you, because it took so much courage for me to finally build up to filming my first video back on the channel, back at the start of lockdown. So I spent 1 or 2 months in furlough before I started my job with the ambulance service. And it took so much filming and refilming, and I tried writing a script and that didn't work. Like, it took me ages to figure out how to do the first video, and it was just the start of something that I couldn't have even imagined. And I can't even tell you how much it means to me to be in this position, to be here now, and to see where we might be in a year's time, in 2 years time, like next month even. Like, I can't wait for it. So yeah, please let me know if you've enjoyed this video. I think I have waffled for long enough. I just hope you guys realise how much I love you all, and how grateful I am for every time someone clicks on one of my videos, every time you leave a comment, every time someone subscribes. It means the world to me, and it makes me feel so happy. So yes, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you even more if you have made it to the end of this video and you're not sick of listening to me waffle, because I am. Let's take a last look at this makeup. I absolutely love it. I'm going to shoot some TikToks with it, so keep your eye out for my TikTok. Follow. I will put it down here somewhere. Take a look at my TikTok, because there's a couple crazy videos on there. That's where I get a little bit more creative and a little bit more nuts. So yeah, go and check that out. I'm going to post this look everywhere because I am in love with it. So apologies, because you're going to become sick of seeing me in a rainbow eye. But this is me being creative, and I've always been that person that's like book smart and university, A-levels, like work, degree, qualifications, and I'm really loving experimenting in the creative side of life. That is it from me. As I've said for like the 5th time, thank you for watching this video. Please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye.